Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan, Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and we back action, man. Feels good to be back. Haven't streamed in a little bit, man. I get it. You know, this might be the hypest loss I've ever had. This might be the hypest loss post-game reaction you might see on the channel. Magic fans, we've been away for a little bit, family issues, but we back, we better, and we live. We gotta talk about something that we don't really like talking about, which is a Magic L, but we got to talk about it. We lost to the Nuggets. I'm not going to say it was expected, but am I surprised? Not really. It's in Denver. When's the last time we won a game in Denver? I don't even know. Melo was probably still in Denver. Magic fans, 115 to 126. Final score, 20-6, the Denver Nuggets, while we 15-12. Magic fans, 26, 16, and 10 for Paolo Banchero, even though we lost. Great game for the kid. Magic fans, I think more so, main reason why we lost this game, look at that second quarter. Look at this stat line right here, Magic fans. 22 to 43. It's not going to work. 22 to 43? That's tough. But Magic fans, I think 32 to 25, we started the game off great. And then 22 to 43. And then, of course, having a third quarter where it was equal and then even winning the fourth, we played a good game. It was just that second quarter we really gave ourselves that hole. Seemed like they couldn't miss with 43 points in the second quarter. Of course, Nikola Jokic, 23, 11, and 13. The man in a triple-double machine. The man's an animal. Cam Johnson, 19, 11, and 3. We kept scrapping ourselves. We lost by 11, sure. But there was a point of that game in that fourth quarter where it really looked like the Magic had a shot to just come back. And, of course, Denver, just with the championship experience they got, let alone the deep playoff runs that they always make, I think that this team is just, quite frankly, the better team. I think they're the better overall rounded team. I think that Denver has a Nikola Jokic that is a generational talent. I think we have all stars, we have phenomenal players, but a generational talent like a Nikola Jokic, that's a one in a kind. The man is a literal unicorn. 43 and 91 compared to 49 and 88. I get it, Magic fans. See, it wasn't that big of a difference. They did score 5 more 3-pointers, which of course, you know, just easily 5 points just right then and there on making extra shots. Now, of course, free throws 12 and 15 to our 18 and 26. So we did get more free throws made, but of course, we did get to the line a little more than them. Now, they still went 80%. We went 69%. Now, going into just the game itself, you see a lot of these stats, you know, they're similar. They're fairly, you know, in the same ballpark range-ish, right? But points off of turnovers, let alone turnovers themselves, 13 and 9. You see the largest lead of the game was a 21-point Denver Nugget lead. We had a 14-point lead and lost this game, Magic fans, and we lost bad. Magic fans, we can't do that. Magic fans, we cannot do that. We had 26, 16, and 10 from Paolo Banchero, which was phenomenal. 26 and 8 from Wendell Carter Jr., another phenomenal, especially going against Nikola Jokic to say you were able to put up 26 in your own fight. Great job from Wendell. 22, 2, and 3 for the dude, the kid, the boy, Anthony Black. 22, 2, and 3. Just, again, showing us why he is on this team, why he's on the graphic for the highlights. You know what I mean? I think that Anthony Black is showing us time and time again that we made the right choice on choosing him to lead this bench, let alone be that Suggs filler if Suggs is unavailable. Magic fans, I think Anthony Black is showing us that we made a right decision on keeping this kid, and he's going to be a commodity, and I'm glad that he is on our squad. Tyus Jones, 5-0 and 4. Again, I think Tyus Jones, quite frankly, need to give his minutes to Jace Richardson. Honestly, I think that we need to just move on from the Tyus Jones project, add him into whatever trade package we need, get him out of here. Let's get better players. Jet Howard, 12-6-2, Jace Richardson 9-1-2, Penda 3-5, and then Goga 6-4-1. I think our bench not being able to pass that 10-point mark consistently is a bad thing. I think that this team needs to be able to have a deep bench if we're going to be able to beat teams like the Nuggets. I don't care about the next game, which is the Jazz, right? I don't care if we beat the Jazz because it's the Jazz. We're supposed to beat the Jazz. This Nuggets team, we wasn't supposed to beat the Nuggets. We were supposed to get smoked, and guess what we did? Magic fans, this is the type of game where we got to start winning these if we want to say that, oh yeah, we're competing for an NBA championship. I can't say we're competing for an NBA championship if we're losing games like this. I get it, Magic fans. I'm being a little harsh due to the fact that we don't have Suggs and Wagner. Of course, if we had them, I think that we would be able to have a different script in most of these games, but we let them score 126. What can you expect if you let them score 126? Magic fans, 126 to 115 isn't the score that we'd like, but I think we have to stop letting these teams score more than 120 points. I think that every team that we're playing against is getting up there. We need to go back to that defensive presence that we had last year. I get it, we're getting buckets now. I get it, we're also getting 120 points, 115. It's not like it's a 120 to 89 type of game, but Magic fans, I think that our offense, yes, it may be flowing, but our defense is a little lackluster in terms of we make careless mistakes that add an extra 15 points every game to the opponents. I think that we play young basketball, which ends up causing a lot of those turnovers. I think that we play a basketball in which we are inexperienced, and it also causes a lot of those turnovers where I know, everybody knows, once they start going in, they're not taking the layup. They're going to go up and then just beam it up, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, right to the right, whoop, right to the left, and that's a turnover every time. Magic fans, I think that we need to just acknowledge the fact that Desmond Bane had 6-2-8 in a game where we need more than 6-2-8. Just point blank period. I think every single one of these starters needed 20 points. I think that quite frankly, yeah, man, it's a limited run with the bench that we have when it comes to just knowing that we are limited. No Franz, no Jalen. If we had them, this makes it a different game. But Magic fans, Paolo still had that triple-double, which I think a lot of people have been very harsh on Paolo this year. I don't know why. I think it's one of the craziest things, but hey, that means you're doing good, right? It always says, everything seems the worst right before it gets the best. So it's like, hey, man, it seems that he's about to lock in 26, 16, and 10. Again, 26 points from Wendell. Very, very big factor, and I think that we need Desmond Bane. It wasn't a Desmond Bane type of night. By all means, not even cracking 10. He got to at least hit 10 every game. We signed you for that much. We highlight you when you do great. I'm going to highlight you when you do bad. 16, 2, and 8 is not a good stat line for Desmond Bane. We got to do better. We got to move on, and we got Utah next. So what are we going to do against Utah? Are we going to use this game and say, all right, bet. We got smoked by the Nuggets. They scored 43 points in the second quarter. We're going to let Utah do the same, or are we going to change? I don't know. You got to tune into that because, Magic fans, I think that the Utah game is going to just be our bounce back from this, and it can start a little run. I think that after the Utah game, we got the Warriors, then the Trailblazers. So we got a couple little games against great teams just coming on, and I'm telling you, we're ending off marquee matchup December strong. Magic fans, 15-12 is a great record for where we were going, where we thought we were going in. Magic fans, this month, let alone November and December, has been just a month of trials and tribulations, let alone for us in real life and for this team. You know what I'm saying? I think that this team has been through a lot within the past couple months, and I think that we're just getting better, and we're finding our tune, finding our rhythm, and finding a way to survive in this crazy thing that we call a world. And Magic fans, I think that this is the type of game where we need to start winning these games. We need to. We can't keep excusing them. We need to win these games. We got the Warriors coming up. We got to win that one. Like, these types of games against the champions, against great teams, those are the games you win and then realize, okay, now we maybe got what it takes to walk into the club. You know what I mean? Maybe we got what it takes. Not yet, though. You know, we're still losing these games in which I think that we got to be able to beat Denver in Denver if we're going to win a championship. We got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the types of games where I'm like, we're still not there yet, but we're showing promise. Paolo giving us a triple-double. Always great to see. Magic fans, 126 to 115. It's a quick post game. You know, I know it's late. I know people probably not even going to watch it. But gotta do it for the chronological order of the channel. You know, we do every pregame, postgame, even if it's like this where I was away from home, but we're back. We gotta stream 115 or 126. Y'all already know Ishmael Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Like always, it's been a pleasure. That's a wrap. Magic fans, again, we just got to start winning these games. I love that Anthony Black is showing up. I love that Paolo had that triple-double. But Desmond, we need a better game from you. Big shouts out to Wendell. Give us some more assists. I don't like seeing zeros on the board. I want Wendell to at least give us a couple assists a game. Magic fans, y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And like always, on to Utah. And that's a wrap, baby. Now play my outro. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.